Good evening. Good evening. We have made it to Friday. I'm gonna get see if anybody's gonna get on. I will be coming to you today. I'm not gonna be on here long. Um, Let me know if you can hear me by typing something in the comments. Um, Let me know if you can hear me by typing. Okay, I just went to Facebook. I can hear myself, so I assume y'all can hear me. So, um, I have been hearing this a lot lately, and I don't like it. You are not crazy if you go to therapy. I'm gonna say that again. You are not crazy if you go to therapy. So you say, like, okay, well, what is therapy? It is a medical treatment. Um, but it's a collaboration with you and the therapist that you choose to work through whatever issue you're dealing with. Now, for the sake of insurance, um, we generally have to give you some type of diagnosis because your insurance won't pay for your sessions without that. But even so, with that, you are still not crazy. Therapy is aimed to help people identify and change unhealthy emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. How do you know if you are experiencing some issues that need to go to therapy? Well, are you overwhelmed all the time? Is your mind always racing? Do you feel like you're steady on the go doing things but not really getting anything accomplished? Do you have changes in your behavior, your sleep pattern, or your diet that other people are able to see, that you're able to see? Are you irritable or angry more days than you're not? Are you isolating? Are you self medicating? And that does not mean only with drugs. A lot of times people say, oh, they're self medicating, and they think that that is only referring to substances, but it's not. You can self medicate with other behaviors to cope with stress, emotional distress, mental health conditions, um, without professional guidance. I'm not seeing any comments. So when you think about self medicating, I want to talk to you for a little bit just about that, and then I'm gonna jump off. I'm just dropping some nuggets, so I'm not gonna be on here long. But behavioral self medication is when you are engaging in overeating or you're restricting food. So you may be eating for comfort or control. This is often linked to emotional distress. So when you get very overwhelmed or you're really, really sad, you might reach for that pint of ice cream, or you may eat some chips or some pretzels, anything that's going to bring you comfort or control during that time of emotional distress. Are you using excessive caffeine, relying on energy drinks or coffee to combat fatigue from stress or depression? How many people know that if you are stressed and if you are depressed, you will be fatigued? You may experience back pain, headaches, stomach aches, because our mental health has a direct impact on our physical health and vice versa. Are you engaging in compulsive shopping, buying unnecessary items to distract from emotional pain or anxiety? It's another form of self medication. Gambling or engaging in risky behavior. Are you doing these things to escape boredom or emotional turmoil? Think about it. Only you know. But the one that nobody really ever thinks about is social media and screen time. Screen time. Overusing phones, TV, or gaming to avoid dealing with difficult emotions. Am I in anybody's neighborhood? Are you tearful or sad and unsure of the reason? If you are experiencing any of the things that I talked briefly about today, you might need to see a therapist. And that does not mean that you are crazy. That means that you're taking charge of your life, of your emotions, and you're doing what you need to do to get the help that you need. It is time out for worrying about what people think. It is time out for being ashamed. It is time out for the stigma. We need to normalize going to therapy just like we normalize going to the doctor, like we normalize going to the dentist, because your mind controls everything. It's with our minds that we serve the Lord. And if our minds aren't clear, then nothing is clear. Our life is a bit of a catastrophe. So think about it. Resolutions is here to help. We have availability. All you have to do is give us a call, 870-305-1221. We are open Monday through Friday. All right. I will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Any questions? All right. I'm going to try to drop these nuggets at least once a day. So be on the lookout. And if you have something that you want me to talk about, message me, send me a text, however you want to do it. You can send me an email at info@resolutionsbhs.com. You can text our confidential work phone. That's 870 500 2324 to tell me any topic that you like to hear me talk about. LaQuinda and I will be back soon. All right, y'all have a good evening. Get some rest.